Hey guys, it's Irene with Conquer Beauty Clinic. I just wanted to come on and do a really quick video. I had about 4 clients this morning, back to back to back to back, so your girl's a little sweaty. And then I have a big gap in the day. I've got up an hour, and then I got to go pick up my kids and start dinner and get them all the things, and then I got to go back to the beauty clinic for 2 more evening clients. So it's about a 5-6 client kind of day. I wanted to take a minute to do a YouTube video from the comfort of my own home. I did get asked a question very recently. I'm talking so much, I'm running out of breath. I did get asked a question very recently that I do want to respond to. I want to answer. I answered that person via DM, but I also kind of want to do it in video form in case someone has the same question. So the question was client retention. How do I keep clients? She said, I have a client for about a bundle and then I never hear from them or see them again. What am I doing wrong? You've been doing this for so long. How is it possible? I've only been doing it for about a year, but even then it's super, super on and off. How have you been doing it for so long? So I have compiled a list of things that I feel like I have helped my client retention or have helped me with client retention. Mind you, when I say retention, I don't mean consistent retention. In the body sculpting industry, it's different because there are only so many sessions you can do before your client is obligated to take a break to let their healthy diet and exercise kick in, so we don't overload their lymphatic drainage system. There's only so many sessions they can do. So what I mean by retention is just like the longevity of it. Like I have clients that I've seen in my very first studio, because as I mentioned, I've been at my Napomo Beauty Bar for 3.5 years. Before that, I had a whole separate studio for a year, and before that, I was working from home. So I've been doing this for quite some time. Now, the clients that I've seen in my first studio or from home are still seeing me on and off to this day, which is really exciting that they've been with me for that long, and I've seen them grow, and they've seen me grow and improve throughout the years. So these are just some tips. I've compiled some tips that I feel like have helped me. Some of them are pretty cliche. So I hope I can help somebody who may be wondering the same thing. So the first thing I would say that has helped me with client retention is to be yourself. I know that when we get into the body sculpting industry, most girls, they work in a salon suite or around other cosmetologists, and it is hard to not want to fit in and change your personality and your persona to fit in with the cosmetologist, the salon girls that you're around, so on and so forth. You do have to stay true to yourself and authentic with your personality, I feel, because people will see through that, right? People kind of see when someone's being fake. If someone's speaking to you and they're being fake, that's a vibe you can pick up and vice versa. So being authentic, being your goofy self, not trying to conform to traditional beauty technician standards, I feel is very important. Mind you, I try to be as authentic and transparent as possible. I am still a girl. I still get my nails done. Well, not now, my eyelashes done. I still use skin filters to make it more smooth. But personality-wise, try to stay authentic to yourself as possible. If there are little quirks that you do, don't try to change them. If you're a little bit on the goofier side like I am, don't try to change it to fit in. The way I speak in my YouTube videos is the way I speak to my clients. So try to be as authentic and true to yourself as possible, even if it is a little bit different than everyone you're working around, because people and the right clients will gravitate. So number 2 is to stay consistent with technique. The technique that I do on my clients today is the technique that I've been doing for years. Now, mind you, it's okay to try new machines, new techniques, new timings, new pressure. It's okay to try new things, but keep them to a minimal. I had a client who went to a different body sculptor while I was in Oregon, and she told me that. She goes, but it's just not the same. She said she kept changing her technique. Like every single session, it would be a different machine, different time, and the inconsistency I didn't love. So you want to try to stay consistent with your client and in your technique. If it's working well for that client, if it's not broke, don't try to fix it. Like if it's working well and that client's receptive to your technique, don't change it mid-bundle if you know something's working for them. So try to stay consistent in your technique, especially, if it's working, stay consistent. That way your clients, we're creatures of habit, we're creatures of comfort. That way your clients know what to expect every single time. Now, the third thing is to take your clients into consideration. So this is something that I do as a specific example. When I do a before and after photo, say my client has a birthmark or a tattoo, somebody's name tattooed on the rib cage, I edit that out. Now, I never edit the results. I'm not saying do that. I send the before and after completely unedited, and then I quickly go in my app and I remove the tattoo, and then I send them the second version. I said, and then in this version, you know, usually it says, this is your before and after. I really think you have amazing results here, here, and here. Your body took a while here, here, and here. And then I send them the second before and after with the edit, and I say, in this photo, I've taken the liberty of editing out your identifying factors. May I use this one for social media content? And I cannot tell you how many times the girls are like, oh my God, thank you for doing that, because I was nervous about being online. And, you know, I have a very rare tattoo or a mole or a birthmark or a scar. And I was afraid of people knowing that it's me, because it's still a taboo thing. Nobody really likes people to know they have help, and that's okay. So going the extra mile, the clients really do appreciate it. And you are literally just taking an extra minute or two out of your day, but you're doing so for them and to make them feel better. And in reality, it makes you look so much better because you're taking their feelings into consideration. Now, the very last thing, because I'm running out of breath, as you guys know, I speak a million miles an hour. And I've also been talking to clients all day. The tea was hot with my clients today. The very last thing I would say is honestly to be appreciative. So I know as a body sculptor, actually any kind of beauty industry, we're kind of setting our boundaries and tougher on our clients and this and that, enforcing our policies more, and that's okay, but there's a limit. You have to be kind. These people are spending their hard-earned money to come see you, and body sculpting's not cheap. It's a luxury. Everything is so expensive right now. Some people are struggling to afford groceries, but here they are paying you $600 to get their body sculpted. I'm just saying, be appreciative. If you have regulars that have been seeing you for years and years and years, you know, give them a little hookup. Think of them, even if it's in the smallest form. There's been a client that, you know, says that she really likes a specific style or color, and I found some earrings that fell within that style and color. Hey, I saw these at this Western shop and I thought of you. And she was like, oh my, and mind you, they were inexpensive earrings, and she knew that, but she was thrilled, over the moon. Are you kidding me? That's so sweet. A lot of our clients, they bring us gifts. They think of us. I think we have to reciprocate that energy. If you think about it, you know, you buy your hairstylist a coffee before they go, but one of your hairstylists ever bought you a coffee. You know, I do. I feel like these are very, very small things that in the grand scheme of things create an internal connection and that just make people go to you. As I'm now getting back into work, I have clients that are like, I'm so glad you're back. I haven't had my body sculpted all year because I just wasn't comfortable going with anybody else. And although, you know, that would have been fine if they did, it still makes you feel a certain way. Like I created a connection that strong. They waited a whole year and a half for me. So these are just some tips that I feel like have helped me with my longevity and client retention. Do with that information what you will. And thank you guys for letting me speak your ear off per the usual. If you guys have any more content you want to see, drop it down below. Remember, my Zoom class, if you are not local, is only $400 for the month of September. Then it's going back up to $600. So if you're interested in getting certified, let me know now. Thank you guys for your time and have a great rest of the day.